is it safe to say it's maybe one of the more talked about shows of this season?
Yeah,
When I looked at this season's chart, I think it was sitting at like number 4.
there's a lot.
There's a lot going on this season, though.
There is a lot going on this season.
There's a lot going on this season.
Yeah.
It was weird because when episode 1 came out, this was like this would not get off my feed. And then I feel like I haven't heard as many people talk about this. Maybe when we had the Anime Club Patreon suggestions, they were like, this was when Sentenced to Be a Hero, which is what we're going to talk about, was like the hottest IP. And then it's just kind of continued as usual. Everyone is talking about Jujutsu Kaisen, Free Ren, and
so
I think there's a couple of things happening there, at least with the conversation. I think Free Ren and Jujutsu Kaisen are like massively memed constantly.
Yes.
So I think that is also helping quite a lot with the fact that they're constantly in public dialogue.
It's rated quite highly.
But it's you know, that first episode was pretty insane.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm caught up on it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm caught
Wait,
up.
how many episodes are out?
Right now, there's 10.
Yeah, you watched all 10 episodes?
I watched all 10 episodes because I don't know about you guys. I really fucking love this show.
Yeah, I fucking loved
This
it.
is awesome. This was fucking sick.
It was sick.
I'm just like, because, you know, when I saw the title, not Reincarnate, sorry, Sentenced to Be a Hero, you know, I thought to myself, oh, fuck, another isekai slop. And then that first 1 hour long episode, I was like, okay, this is different.
This gave me, like, I don't know why, but like Rising of the Shield Hero vibes.
I was about to say, this is Rising of the Shield Hero if you darkened it up.
Yeah.
And it's not, I don't think it's as edgy as Rising.
I don't think it's definitely not as edgy. Yeah.
But I feel like it hit a lot harder in some ways, dare I say.
Yes.
Not to say I didn't enjoy Rising of the Shield Hero, because I watched the whole season and Kevin's music was amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin. But I didn't watch the rest. But this was phenomenal. That first episode, I love this trend of like when when the episode is an hour, you know it's good. You know you're eating good. So when I first saw this first episode was an hour, I was like, oh, okay, shit. All right.
You didn't say that about Oshinoko though.
Yeah, that's true.
No, okay. I want to say, by the way, I was fucking right about Oshinoko. I called it from episode 2. That shit was going to go downhill so fucking fast. The writing was on the wall from episode 2, and if you couldn't see it, you were fucking incompetent. Okay? I saw it. Okay, sorry, I was getting that out of my system.
You're good.
I'm so annoyed at people being like, I had no idea this show fell off. I'm like, it fell off from episode 2, you dumb bitch. Anyone could tell. Sorry. Okay,
but anyway, back to Sentenced to Be a Hero.
Sorry.
Wow. If we weren't talking about Sentenced to Be a Hero now.
If we're talking about a good show.
So it opens up.
Yeah.
Insane animation from the get-go.
Oh my God.
Not only does this... the first thing that stands out is that the creativity of the shots and the action of the
POV shots, dude.
Oh, it starts off with a POV shot.
Yeah.
Chase. You're like, okay, we've seen this a couple of times, but it's nice. Constantly, they use the action and the swipes of the actions to change the camera angle.
Yeah.
And it is just absolute cinema from the get-go.
I don't know who directed this, but they fucking cooked
I will
in the
tell you
direction.
who directed this. This was directed by the guy, you haven't watched Mushoku Tensei. It's the guy who directed probably some of the best episodes of season 1 of Mushoku Tensei.
Oh, okay.
Is the one where they fight in the ice thing?
Yeah, Turning Point 2.
Yeah.
It's that episode. He was the episode director of that episode. And he is now directing Sentenced to Be a Hero, which is why it looks so damn fantastic.
So fucking good.
Yeah, this first episode, there's a sequence in the first part that goes on for about 4 or 5 minutes. And it is just like movie level
It is
animation,
movie level.
Yeah.
but 5 minutes straight, and you're like, okay, they've run out of gas.
Yeah.
And then
They can't keep this up for an
changes
hour.
into second gear, and they keep going. And the show for the whole hour just keeps getting better and better with the animation.
Yeah.
It goes off the fucking charts.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's got this awesome fucking, and I love the colors as well. It's so...
The explosions.
I was about to
look
say
beautiful.
Yeah, it's really the one thing that I immediately noticed from episode 1 is that even though this is meat and potatoes dark fantasy, like it is dark fantasy, very gory, very violent, it is so vibrant. which is such a nice contrast because when you think dark fantasy, you think like dreary, grayscale, very dark, to make sure that like the gloomy atmosphere is like holding on.
Yeah.
Whereas this anime was just like, nah, the monsters are going to be like neon colored.
Yeah.
Which somehow works.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know how, but it works.
When I watch a lot of like new fantasy, like basically fantasy / isekai adaptations, there's always like the filter. There's always the checklist about, okay, is this going to be a trashy show? Number one, they had demon lords in this. The demon lords weren't fuckable. All right, they probably are trying to take this world seriously.
Yeah.
Number two, you don't start off the episode with like a 5-minute long monologue.
Yeah, a reincarnation monologue.
Yeah, like a reincarnation monologue, be like saying exposition about the world building and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What I really enjoyed was like you could see, for example, some of the like weapons and technology that the soldiers were using.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they had their own kind of like logic about how they function, but it
like
never
magic
sacred
systems.
seals.
Yeah, it never
Sacred
really
seals
gets
are cool.
like explained to you. They just show it and let you kind of like figure out what these certain things do.
I can very quickly explain the first episode. We start off with a really cool sequence of action of, I believe, Dota, who's carrying some kind of box that's all wrapped up, and it looks very heavy, and he's running around with it, getting away from these guards. Then a giant frog covered in this like infection-looking thing is just absolutely decimating them, and the action sequence is so cool. It's so gory. It's so over the top. Then Xylo, our main character, kind of pops in, kills this thing, and is like, "What the fuck are you doing, you dumb little bitch?" He's like, "I don't know. I was just stealing this coffin." And we're kind of introduced to one of the most like interesting things in this world at this point, because as the Xylo saves Dota from this frog that's about to kill him, he's got this like stake impaled in him, and he's like, just fucking kill me and resurrect me later. He's like, are you fucking dumb? If I do that, you'll be reborn with less memories and you'll be stupid and you'll fucking hate me for that. He's like, no, just fucking kill me. He's like, you're a dumb bitch.
Stop being a baby.
He's like, let me just fucking do this. So he helps save him, even though it's very painful. And then he, it cuts, and that's the first sequence. It's a really fucking cool sequence. I'm glossing over it just to get you all up to speed.
Gives you the information nice and quick.
And we get to learn about one of the main mechanics of this world, which is that these heroes, for whatever reason, can be resurrected, and it seems like almost like a curse. We don't know why.
Yeah.
And then he's like, bro, what the hell are you? What? So I was like, what the hell is that in that box? He's like, Dota's like, I don't fucking know. I just stole it. I don't remember why. He's like, you're a dumb bitch.
Bro's the biggest kleptomaniac I've ever seen.
It turns out Dota is definitely a klepto. And so he goes over. He's like, bitch, let me see what's in this box. He's like, is this a fucking coffin? He's like, yeah, I guess it's a freaking coffin. So he opens the coffin, and inside is a lolly. Now, this is where I was like, oh no, please. No, what is this? Please don't go in a weird direction. And he's like, why do you have this? He's like, have what? He's like, this is a motherfucking goddess. This is a weapon that kills the fucking demon lord, you dumb fuck. How did you get this? I hate these things. He's like, I don't know, man. And so anyway, he's like, they hear some fighting going on, so they run away from the coffin to look at the fighting. And as they're looking over, this girl, Teorita, pops out and is like, oh, you have summoned me. I will be your goddess. And he's like, bitch, I don't fucking like goddesses. Get out of here. Yeah, he's like, who asked? So he goes over and saves these knights from all these fucked up frog things by throwing his like kunai that explode on touch.
Yeah.
And it's explained later on this is from his sacred seals, which is, I guess, some kind of like tablet which allows him to harness this energy.
Some kind of power system that works as well.
If the drawing and carvings are just right. So it's really interesting. So he does that, saves these guys, and then these knights who he just saved to our main character, Xylo, they're like, oh, you fucking piece of shit. He's like, bitch, I just saved your life. And they're like, oh, you're a fucking hero, you disgusting little bitch. This is exactly the dialogue.
Paraphrasing.
And then the Guardian comes over, who's kind of playing this role of like helping us get a bit of the story, the exposition. She's like, why do they hate you? You just saved them. He's like, well, it's because I'm a hero. I don't know. I did some fucked up crime, and my sentence is to be a hero. Title drop.
Which is in this world is a punishment that is worse than death.
Yeah, you're sentenced to be a hero, which is why they can be resurrected and called upon, because they have to serve the orders given to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, the knights are like, why the fuck do you have the goddess? That's fucked up. And she's like, I want to be tied to Xylo, the hero. And they're all like, that's disgusting. He's a hero. You're a goddess. You should be with a holy knight, one of us. And then it gets ring, ring. It's the guy and his voice in his head. The guy, I guess, who's controlling these heroes, like, bitch, you got to go over here. There is a World War III happening, and the Demon Lord is approaching. And for some reason, the Holy Knights are going to sacrifice themselves to try and kill it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God, for real? So he goes over there, goes to try and help them, and all these Holy Knights are just getting decimated. But this is also where we start to see some of the cool technology. Like, we see, like, they have a mixture of, like, medieval with, like, magical.
Yeah.
And I do like this, but I like when it's rooted in a bit of, like, there's a bit more mechanicalness to the magic as opposed to it just being magic with sticks.
Yeah.
It's like there's capsules filled with some kind of lightning that they can shoot, but it runs out like a shell.
Yeah.
So it's quite cool. They try to fight off this Demon Lord who is approaching, the 47th Demon Lord. Unfortunately, they're not strong enough. And Xylo, our main character, has been absolutely wiping out all of these like mini spawns, but you know, the Demon Lord's still there.
Yeah, we should say that the Demon Lord is kind of like this big fucking kaiju. Massive kaiju that like
It's
pumps out chlamydia or something like that, you know, to all like
its
the creatures.
Cock is out the entire time.
Yeah, it's like an actual demonic creature, which you never see in anime fantasy anymore.
And for some reason, you know, it's the knights all hate the heroes a lot, even though they're helping. And it's kind of almost forbidden for them to fight the Demon Lord without specific orders for some reason.
Yeah.
We don't know why yet. Anyway, Xylo tries to fight it with no luck, and all the Holy Knights are being wiped out. But Xylo, throughout this entire hour, has basically been like, I hate Guardians. I do not want to use this little lolly girl's powers because I hate these fucking things. Base. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And then finally, he realizes he can't beat it unless he accepts her power.
Yeah.
So of course they make a pact.
Yep.
Which involves him letting the
blood sacrifice. Basically,
he has to let the girl lick his blood. Sure. And in return, he has to give head pats to her because of course. Right? I mean, that's the currency.
That is always the currency.
Feisty little lolly.
Yes.
So with the power, they can vanquish the Demon Lord. And then, yippee, everyone's happy. Oh no, he broke a lot of laws apparently while doing this, even though he saved the world. So everyone is pissed at him.
He is the worst hero that has been sentenced to be a hero because he committed the crime of killing a goddess.
He's a goddess killer.
He is a goddess killer.
Goddess, not guardian. Sorry.
Yes.
And Teldita hears that and she's like, word, I'm stuck with this guy.
And right before the episode ends, we get a flashback where it pretty much alludes that he was kind of set up.
Yeah.
But Xylo learned something. We learned something very important from Xylo in the flashback where he explains he killed his previous goddess because apparently when the goddesses use their powers,
they overused her powers.
Yeah, overuse their powers. Yeah. It's kind of like a life force. When they've used it all, they start kind of deteriorating and kind of get weirdly enough, the demon infection.
Or they get infected by that Demon Lord.
So he killed her to put her out of her misery because she was, you know, already gone.
Yes.
But
the church covered it up.
They deny it.
They deny it. It never happened. The church are like, goddesses are completely safe. Do not worry. They cannot be corrupted by demon lords.
We see no evidence in our files.
Yes.
We have done an investigation on ourselves and found we are not guilty.
Yes. Sound familiar?
That's the first episode. But what I'm glossing over is that it is a absolute treat for the eyes and ears.
Yeah, that was episode
this.
1, by the way.
It's episode 1. It's 50 minutes, and it's basically just like a movie, and it is movie quality by like, and I'm not exaggerating by any means. This is like an insane first episode, and then it does kind of slow down a bit in the next, obviously, because that's such an insane first episode.
Yeah.
And then we kind of start setting up for the more the side characters. In the next couple of episodes, we are introduced to my favorite, Norgal.
The king?
Yeah, the king.
The king.
He's my favorite.
Your Majesty.
He's so cool.
No, he's not an actual king, but
he's a terrorist.
Yeah.
He's a terrorist.
That's your go. This is your go.
And Xylo goes, that's Norgal. He thinks he's the king. He's a terrorist. I'm not kidding. I was like, that's my go. And then they have Tatsuya, who's kind of like the berserker guy.
Yeah.
He's been resurrected so many times. He's kind of lost all his memories and sense of self.
Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, funniest thing, he's voiced by the same guy who voiced Kirito.
Yo!
So everyone's joking. He's just like crackhead Kirito.
Yeah. But like the side characters are so fucking good.
And then best girl,
Kivia.
Yes.
Kivya is best girl.
You think Kivia's best girl?
Yes.
3 episodes in, she's still not best girl for me because she still hasn't redeemed herself.
Kivya.
But you can see, but you can see that she's on the already in episode 3. They're setting up she learns maybe the church is the bad guy.
Yeah.
Look, I'm on episode 10. She's best girl.
But far and beyond best.
Far and beyond best.
I remember the first time you see her out of her armor and just being a normal person, I'm like, ooh, okay,
Can I see? Do we have Kivya outside of armor?
No, it's just her being. It's not even fan service. It's just like finally, when she stops being knightly for a sec, I fucking love this trope. When they stop being like this, I'm a honorable knight, and then you just see them as a normal person. You're like,
but that's the other thing, right? That I love about the show. No fan service. 10 episodes in, and there's not a lick of fan service because it takes itself so seriously because it is. Again, meat and potatoes, dark fantasy with some really interesting elements.
Yeah. I mean, that's why when, admittedly, when I saw Teorita. Sorry, I'm thinking of the Pokemon.
Totera.
That's how I keep reading it. Teorita. There is always that worry when you build a really edgy world and they introduce the cute lolly character. You're like, oh no.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh
for sure.
no. Are they going to make her like some kind of weird fucking thing?
Like weird relationship.
Yeah. I mean, because...
No, I get it.
When they introduce characters like this, you're always like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But, thank God... She's just really freaking cute.
She's just a cute, wholesome goddess.
At least in the first 3 episodes, you can appreciate her just being a fucking cute little feisty girl. Yeah. And it's so cute. And I
she
love
just wants head pats.
Yeah, and I love the relationship that they all have with her too. It's all so sweet and endearing. Like it's just I'm just so fucking happy, man. It's so good to see. It's fucking awesome. And it feels like a fucking awesome team, dude. It's sick. No, I really like the team that we've been introduced to.
Right now, I am not as far as Joey. I'm a few episodes behind, but it's just been a very, very fun show.
Yeah.